What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Game for Game, aka Big T. And today, I just want to talk about the Leopard Gecko. So, long story short, my wife's birthday was the 25th of September, so she turned 34, and I wanted to take my wife out somewhere special. I've already spoiled her so much within the whole month of September. I went and got her a mobility scooter. I went and got her Jack Skellington plushie, Stitch plushie, shirts, dress. I spoiled her like crazy, and I enjoy doing it. So my wife is definitely spoiled, the short version. But I wanted to take my wife out on her birthday, and we happened to see that our local pet store was shutting down for good. They were going out of business, and we seen where everything was literally like half price, 50% everything half off. So we were like, so I figured drive in there and just be like, all right, let's check it out.
Let me go grab this pillowcase and then I'll grab that.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You run it light at that all day because it helps simulate night and day. I mean, if it's in the bedroom, I don't put no lights on top of them at night. You want to let it be dark. I mean, it does need spot picked. Just don't use sand. Don't be one of them.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't mean that ignorantly. I'm just saying.
Gecko.
It's definitely her first, so she just wants to learn.
That's why you told me that.
Here, you hold her. I can help if you got it.
So you'll have to trace that line.
Now, would I be able to put her back in there instead of leaving her in a box?
I would transport her in the box, God forbid.
Okay.
You don't want,
Yeah,
God
you
forbid,
have
something
to-
slide or
Let me
bust.
see. It's like back there.
Don't shake her. Because I already had a Maya. I don't want to, I can't.
I like it.
Mia Rose.
They're smart. You'll see he's pissing and shitting in one corner. What you do is you take the bat, scoop it up, and then you slide a little bedding over. You'll spot pick. There's once every like
So I'm not
3
doing
months,
the whole thing.
You can once every like 3
Okay.
months nuke it, right? Clean it over. But
Okay.
for that time, you can pick it. Because this bedding, if it's not getting pooped or pissed on, why throw it away?
Why throw it? Yeah. Well, needless to say, they had one gecko in there. Last one. She always wanted a bearded dragon, but she always wanted a gecko as well. They had one more in there, and it was a leopard gecko, a female. And I asked how much he wanted for it. He wanted $200 for everything. Geckos are pretty cheap, especially leopard geckos. He only wanted like, I think 30, 40 bucks for her. But I wanted to buy everything. So I was like, all right, it's either get one now or never get one. So I figured it was the perfect opportunity since everything was on sale. I was like, all right, how much for everything? He said 200. Can you do 150? He's like, deal. So I got the whole setup, cage, lighting, the rock, free crickets, mealworms. I got the leopard gecko. Her name is Loretta from a famous singer my wife named her by. So we're really excited. This is our first time having a reptile pet, and it is very complex to try to take care of them. Leopard geckos, there's many different types of geckos, but leopard geckos are the most popular and common pets to have, because they're super chill. And I'll get into the details about them, but that was the story of how we got our first leopard gecko. Literally just saw a pet store shutting down. They had one more left, and I was like, screw it, I'm all in, and I bought everything. So everything for her. So leopard geckos are, you know, obviously cold-blooded, so they need to be in temperatures. Warm to them is 70 and 80 degrees. hot would be 80 to 90 degrees. So their temperature, they need to be in a pretty warm environment. As you can tell behind me, we're going into fall. We're getting a lot of rain right now, but winter is around the corner. So this is kind of the situation. So when I bought everything, the cage that she is in, which is the original cage that she is used to, so that's why I wanted to buy everything that she was already in, so that way she was used to her enclosure. It's a 20-gallon, so it's big enough to get you by. We eventually want to add more stuff to her cage to get her to climb up on more stuff, like little branches and tree branches, stuff like that. But as of now, she has a rock that she can lay in, and she also has another, like kind of like a log that she can crawl in. So the rock is the more hotter area, because I have the heating lamp shining on that stone. And so back to their sleeping schedule. So they're nocturnal, which means they sleep most of the day and come out at night. So during the day, they're going to be sleeping the most. And the way you do this, the way you heat their cage, and it's kind of like their sleeping schedule. So I wake up at 10 in the morning every day. So whenever I wake up, I turn on her lamp, and that lets her know, okay, it's daytime. Most of the time when I'm up though, she's already sleeping. So, but I turn on her lamp, and that just lets her know, hey, it's daytime. Sometimes there's some natural light coming through the window, but the lamp lets her know, hey, it's daytime. And as she's resting during the daytime, she is absorbing all that heat. So the heating lamp is on, and the cage has a heating pad underneath of it. So the ground is heating, and the lamp is heating that one side where the rock is. And it's just helping her absorb that heat when she sleeps. At night, so 12 hours light on, 12 hours light off. So 10 at night, I turn it off. So that's when she starts to come out. So at that point, everything is kind of cooling down. She's comfortable. She's coming out to hunt for her food. And yes, they do. This is what kind of stops some people from having geckos. They eat livestock. So it's got to be live crickets, live mealworms, roaches, stuff like that. But they have to be alive. They can't be dead. They got to eat it alive. So I throw a couple crickets in there, just let them go, whatever. And then whenever she's hungry, she will hunt them. That keeps them on their toes and keeps them active to hunt their prey. And it's really neat. Like when she's ready to strike, she'll start kind of shaking her tail, kind of like a rattlesnake in a way. Like she'll shake it, and then she'll lunge at it. I mean, it's really neat to watch them. Never in my life I thought I'd own a reptile. I've never been a reptile fan, but owning her is making me respect reptiles a lot more. And she is so cute. I mean, look at this. Look, you can't say she's not cute. She is adorable. So, yeah, but they do got to eat livestock. Okay, so it's got to be alive. Also, if you want to handle them, make sure they're used to you first. Don't be all up in their face all the time. They're not they're shy. They're very shy. So they could get stressed out very easy. So if you do get your new gecko pet, and it is a leopard, give it about a week. I haven't personally handled her yet. I'm trying to give it, we've only had her for a few days. Give it a week. Whenever it's time, pick her up underneath her belly. Scoop her underneath. Never, ever grab her tail. Because that is their self-defense. So their tail is pretty much like, if a predator is coming after them, they'll wiggle that tail and it will literally drop. It will just come right out. So their tail will literally fall right off. And that is their way of escaping. And the problem is with that, they store most of their nutrition and all their fat in their tails. That helps them hibernate during the winter. They semi-hibernate. It won't hurt them. It will regrow back, but it just stresses them out. So, again, never grab them by the tail, underneath the belly, and make sure he or she is comfortable on you. If you feel like she's stressed, put her back, leave her be for a while. Come back to her later within a few days. Make sure when you're doing the heatings, there's 3 different areas. Back to the heatings, where the lamp is on her rock, that is her most highest hot spot. So that is 80 to 90 degrees right there. She can lay underneath that rock and it keeps her warm underneath of it as well. Sometimes she likes to lay on top of the rock and she'll poop and pee on there. Best thing about them, you don't have to clean their cage until every month. If you want to spot clean it here and there with their poop and pee, you can spot clean it, but you don't have to fully clean it until a month. So that's what I really like about it too. I don't have to clean it as much as I do my guinea pigs. My guinea pigs, I have to clean them every 3 days. So they're really chill, really laid back, and they're fun to watch. Really fun to watch. And I really love her. My wife loves her. I bought her for my wife, but I'm really getting attached to her as well, so it's really neat. So I want you guys to meet Loretta Lynn, our new family member. And yeah, I'm trying to, but back to the heating though. Hot in one spot, 80-90 degrees. Then she has another spot where it's 70 to 80. So so that way she has options. Like, okay, say if she gets cold, she can go over here, warm up. Okay, she's too hot, she can go over to the other side. And she likes to switch back and forth between her hot rock and her log is her more cooler area. As far as water and food, livestock, put mealworms in a bowl. So her log has a bowl on top of her log, so she can just climb over the log to get to the mealworms. Crickets, they just do whatever. She'll hunt them whenever if she really wants them. Make sure you have a natural habitat. So like there's some, they only eat insects. They don't eat leaves, nothing like that. It's only insects. So keep that in mind. Water, you can spray. And this also keeps in track with humidity. So humidity can be between 40 to 70% humidity. You want to make sure you keep the humidity just right for them. That helps them shed their skin a lot more better. If not, it can lead to respiratory problems and just health problems. So they claim, and I've been doing a lot of researching on this because I know nothing about them. So I've been doing a lot of researching for what I know. Spray their cage with a mist of a spray bottle. Just mist it. Spray the sides. Spray the one side, the other side. That should bring the humidity level up. Also, she can drink the water from the driplets coming from the side of the wall, or you can have just a bowl of water and she can drink it that way as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, how to take care of a gecko. It's just really important to make sure you keep the humidity and the temperature right for them. As far as food, live insects. Pretty simple if you are okay handling with live insects. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will probably post some more videos about our new family member, Loretta Lynn. She is part of the family now, so we got 2 guinea pigs, a dog, and now a leopard gecko. So really cool to watch and just watch her move around. She's really cute. So next time guys, I'm out this thing.